Oh, you can probably hear me. If you can, that's cool. We're just getting reset up. Let's go over to chatting. Hello, I'm all sweaty. Right. Headphones. Hi. Oh my god, I'm like I'm a very attractive lady right now.
Hello there.
Hello there. Thank you for the contribution to the Naked Wolf Challenge, which I decided I would do stalker, kill all the wolves naked. I don't quite know why I decided I would do that. I have left the game running all this time. Oh no, it's been kind of paused. It's fine. Thank you, my friends, for joining me for the music stream. Let's turn off the always chat messages thing too. Here we go. There we go. Wiped the chat. Sorry. Thank you, Tina, for your message. You're so welcome for the songs. I'm assuming you guys can hear me okay. Just gonna double check my settings. Oh my god, I'm so sweaty. I'm so sweaty. I know, it's real attractive. Okay. Speakers, phone. Yes, everything's working. Okay. Everything is what it's supposed to be. All I did was plug the microphone back in. Awesome. Now I know I can just go back and forth all the time between things. Let's go back to Wintermute. Ugh. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we gotta get back to the trapper. Oh, we're sleeping. Okay. Cool. I still have all my viewers too, which is interesting. So obviously that really short break kept everybody on, which is nice. Oh, you're so welcome, Chuck. Thank you for joining. I need to change my stream information. That's true. Wintermute. Episode 2. Replay. Not doing music anymore. Sweet, that should have worked. Okay. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. She had a drink, I had a drink. Oh yeah, we're in the tower. I totally forgot. Okay, cool. Well, we can keep sleeping because it's story mode, so let's just do that. I might just take this out anyway because it's giving me a headache. Too much hair, guys, too much hair. Oh, there we go. Oh boy. I'll just try and keep it off my face. Okay. What a blizzard. Weird light. There's another pot here. You know what? Maybe I'll try the 2-pot thing. Like it's just not...
Could end up being useful.
It's just not what I normally do, but I'm going to try it because, you know, some people swear by it. Those there. Alright, I can't read books or anything because it's story mode. Probably don't need all these sewing kits. Can I do repairs?
Thank you, Mama.
Amber with the raid! Hi, my friend! You just missed the music stream. I just did some TLD parody songs, but I will be sharing the clips and the highlights. I rapped. I know, I rapped. Lovely to see you. How you going? Let's give you a wee shout out. We need an Amber clip. Here we go. Snoozy's here too.
Perfect.
Look at us. We could work at the harbor.
I think we'd get fired so quick.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Okay, you go first. Oh, let me see how it's done. Show me how it's done.
Did you get it? I can do it again.
Remy! Oh god!
Cause like I can't.
You're so wobbly.
It must not boil over. It just has to just... And listen.
Never been so hungry.
You're so welcome for the shouties. Yeah, I did Wintermute for an hour and a half, did a music stream for an hour and a bit, and then I'm back to Wintermute. So, I'm confusing everybody because I have to swap. I'm swapping between computer and MacBook to do the music stream and then come back to computer. Which, by the way, at the very end of that stream was like, your MacBook is about to shut down due to lack of power. And I was like, oh my god, I could have hit the power die while I was doing that because I had to unplug it to plug the piano in properly. Yeah, anyway, that was a really, really well timed. You're welcome, Annette, you're welcome. But yeah, I've got no kids today, so I can stream like most of the day today. Though I probably won't. I'm gonna stop so I can watch Dun, because I like watching Dun. And I haven't been able to watch him the past few days because work has been far too busy. I've had to do actual work, like the audacity. Alright, let's go. So we've got the trapper, obviously, but then we've got to catch fish. Oh, it's a total of... Wait, I thought you had to catch like a big fish, but okay, no. Went through survival school, the teas and the things and the thingamabobs. I'll probably do like 2 of those anyway. Oh, that's a good idea, Burb. Hey, Mateo! Yes, I'm totally free today. Like, I don't need... Like, no one needs me. I'm not working around naps or anything. It's really nice. Yeah, I quite often make a playlist like that, Burb, but it's like music I missed. And it's all the stuff that I know got released, and
We have to fuck!
I just did all the shout-outs, Packer, so don't feel like you need to do lots of them, but thank you. I'm always happy to see more clips. I know, making people do work. Hi, Insig! Free! You read this as freel. What's freel? Is that a term I don't know because I'm old? Freel! Baby rage freel! Yeah, I'm, no one needs me today. I'm just having a day to myself. Yay! But I don't want to go too long because I'm going to do a really long stream. Yeah, you have to watch the VOD for the TLD songs. Though, I could be convinced to redo my Lopa's Paradise rap if anyone would like me to, because that doesn't require the piano. I could probably even do... I could probably even do my Low parody, because that probably has a backing track on YouTube too. Rap. Your daily listen? That's a great idea, yeah. Rap. Okay, I think I might have to find a hat and some sunglasses though, because I think that would be funnier for me to be this terrible white girl rapping. Everybody wants me to... Okay, if a few more people... If everybody wants me to rap, I will rap. I'll just get Astrid down the hill.
All I can think about is
Remove songs you're not into it. Ah, cool. Rage quitting. Oh my gosh, Amber. Ah, wow, Burb. That sounds like a really good idea. Everybody wants me to rap. Okay. I'm going back to trappers. This way. You rage quit? What was it? Just that frustrating? You potato quitted. You started in 2019. Yeah, it's a good idea. And then it's a time capsule of knowing what you liked, yeah. If Spotify exists in, 20 years, you can look back on it and fondly. Yeah, off you go, guys. Okay. Let's get oh, I suppose it's I can save anytime. Let's pause for 1 second. You guys can just give me 1 second. I will go get some props and then I will rap before Amber goes to sleep. 1 second. Have you seen Secret Tree? Secret Tree, Secret Tree. Here's the Secret Tree. Secret Tree, straight into the cave from the Secret Tree. I'm trying to turn through with the microphone. Let me become the bear. I am one with the bear. I am the bear. Let's see. Penis enlargement. Holy shit. How dare you move when I'm trying to shoot you. There we go. Oh, I hit him. Shit. Shit. Shit, shit. The keys are the keyboard froze up and nothing's working. Oh well, I'm getting my chocolate. Now, the logical thing to do would be to go sleep in the lodge, which I'm going to do. The logical thing to do. You got that pun for free. Okay. Nice. Caw, caw. Let's go done. So if I bend forward and crouch, does this look like I'm twerking?
You look like a hermit crab.
Yeah.
Tangs boing. God damn it, now that's gonna be a weird clip. I should put my festive lights on. Do 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 do. Bing! Behold, the field where I grow my fucks. Note that it is barren. You big beast of a boy. Off you go. My heart just left my body right then. Oh my god. I don't know what direction we came from. Let's go here. Some gear off. I think I should probably do the Polaroid hunt. I think. Oh, hello. Don't move too much, mate. Yes, sorry. Sorry for the really evil gaggle. Pile of tea, gonna sit with my pile of tea. Then I'll drink one of the teas, then I'll go to the deer blind. Pile of tea, pile of teas. Oh, you're not warm, you're not close enough. Pile of teas. Okay, I came back 30 seconds ago, but I thought I'd let you enjoy the rest of the clip. Okay, this is how white girl, artistic kind of girl I am. Okay, my hat choices, guys. My hat choices. The 1996 International Festival of the Arts, or Cats. I couldn't find my husband's baseball caps, and these are the two that I own, and they're both... Okay, we'll go with Cats. I'm gonna wear it backwards anyway, but... This is from 1994? When I saw it. This is the first show I ever went to in the theatre with my mum, was Cats. I'm gonna cut that loose thread off. Yeah, I went and saw Cats with my mother, and she bought me a baseball cap, and I've kept it for... obscene amount of time, 24 years. Oh, it's small. It's made for children. I have an enormous head, guys. An enormous head, because it has to hold my big brain. Oh my god. Okay, are we doing this? Are we doing this? 29 years? Yeah, I can't do maths. Oh god, I can't see. These have such good, like, the hat's almost as old as Snooze. That's terrifying. I look like an old lady. Hang on. I actually usually do maths really well. I don't quite know why that happened, but yeah. Where's the instrumental that I just used for the rap? Are you ready?
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you for the follow, Lady Annette. Is that loud enough or is that too loud? Tell me what the volume's like for that, guys, and I'll find my rap. Might be a little quiet. Okay. Oh, sorry. How's that? Yeah, does that work? Okay. Are you ready? I'm so white, guys. As I walk Pleasant Valley in the shadow of death, I take a look at my health and realize there's nothing left, 'cause I've been loping and living so long that even birch bark won't bring me home. But I ain't never shot a wolf that didn't deserve it. Me be food for the bears, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how they're stalking and where I'm walking, or all of them gonna become my coat. I really hate to stop, but I need a fire. As I light the torch, the wind picks up and blows it out. Fool, I'm the kind of girl that needs a tea in her hand. Gotta get a whole pile, gotta make you understand that. Been spending most this fight living in a loper's paradise. Been spending most this fight living in a loper's paradise. Been bitten once or twice, but it's still a loper's paradise. A bedroll would sure be nice, living in this loper's paradise. Look at the situation, I got no libation, I can get no hunting knife, there's no hammer in the boat, so I gotta get moving to another place, or I'll end up being dinner for the lupine race. I'm an educated lass with surviving on my mind, got my bow in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a fully decked out, I'm a stock traveler, and my aim is true, so don't arouse my anger. Moose, death ain't nothing but a wolf scratch away. I'm looting now with a torch and rock, what can I say? Day 33 now, but will I live to see 34? The way the wind is blowing, I don't know. And I have to get some birch bark tea, or the next dead one will surely be me. Been spending most this fight living in a loper's paradise. Been spending most this fight living in a loper's paradise. Moose stomped not once but twice, living in a loper's paradise. A flare gun would sure be nice, sleeping in this loper's paradise. Torch after torch, fire after fire, mountain after mountain, higher and higher. Crows are always crowing, but do they even know that their calls have no power? Unless it's carcass hour, these wolves are always howling. The ledge, they can't reach me, and if they can't reach me, how can they eat me? I guess they can't, I guess they won't, I guess they're stuck. That's how I know my luck is gonna turn now. Been spending most this fight, living in a loper's paradise. Been spending most this fight, living in a loper's paradise. Timby scratched me once or twice, but it's still a loper paradise. A mag lens would sure be nice while I'm in this loper's paradise. And I know that I will make it through if I only could repair my tools. And I have to find that birch bark tea so that I can survive eternally. Anyway. Thank you, thank you. We'll go back to my true identity. Cats. Maybe I should send this hat to Cats and Coat in the post so she can wear it. Then again, she doesn't do cam. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Right, let me scroll back on chat because there was an awful lot of emotes and things. Did I miss anything? Oh boy. Gangster Koru, yeah. Coolio, yeah. Better. The emotes. Oh boy. Oh, Tuna didn't get notified. This is my third stream, Tuna, because I had to do this and then music stream and then this, so it probably doesn't notify if it's too close together. I did Walking in Milton for you earlier, but I'll send you the clip. Do Tuna's song? Yeah, I can't really without moving the piano over here. Which I mean I could do, but it'd be a bit, yeah. I also did a parody of Low by Flowrider. Which I don't. I think that whole section of this stream is going to get muted, by the way, because of that backing track. But we shall see. What she say? If it's quiet enough, I might have gotten away with it. Oh my god! I just caught a glimpse of myself on, and I'm so sweaty. I look like a sweaty girl. I'm so sorry for subjecting you to me. Is there a... Oh, sweet with the resub.
Sweeter 41 love 3 sweeter 41 love 3 sweeter 41 love 3.
That was awesome. Thank you very much, Sweet, for your 7-month resub. My gosh. I could try and do Bow, but I don't know if it would work because I haven't actually done the whole song. But... Oh, thank you, Snooze. I don't know if this will work, guys. She got them deerskin pants, boots, and a coat. She takes no ropes, baby, she knows how to goat. She got some maple, she got some guts. Astro got a bow, 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 bow. Getting through the night with a birch bark tea. All of those bears and wolves be looking at me. She took her aim, she let it fly. Astro got a bow, 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 bow. You ever seen a wolf that'll make you go? I better get myself to a forge pronto. Get those arrowheads and get that bow, so we can make it so hard to know if it's safe to go across the mudscape. Go take it slow. Gotta get some deer and bunnies to go. Gotta try to stay safe. Gotta get that bow. Deerskin pants, boots, and a coat. She takes no ropes, baby. She knows how to goat. She got some maple, she got some guts. Astro got a bow, 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 bow. Through the night with a birch bark tea. All of those bears and wolves be looking at me. She took her aim, she let it fly. Astro got a bow, 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 bow. That's basically all I've got, so I just repeated it. And that was the entire thing. I should have done that with a backing track too, because the piano didn't quite cut it. But anyway, there you go, my friends. These are the 2 raps that you missed today. Oh my god. Anyway, sweet. I hope you enjoyed that coming in at that moment. Slightly chaotic today. Just slightly. Just slightly. We'll go back to oh boy. But yeah, I'll see how much problem that causes for my my Twitch VOD. I did actual songs with the piano too, Sweet.
GG, baby.
Thank you, Snoozy. I also did Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Lope. How Deep Is Your Lope? Walking in Milton. Lope Shack. The Sounds of Great Bear is the Sounds of Silence. And My Match Will Go On, aka My Heart Will Go On. Yeah. I will definitely be putting highlights up and stuff up in the Discord anyway, so you guys will. That's the best thing you've heard all day. You say it not like this is normal. Me doing parody songs isn't normal. Me singing is normal, but yeah. But yeah, I'm not as chaotic. My match will go on. Yeah, sorry, Snoozy. Now we've got the beautiful long dark music, Wintermute music to enjoy. Can I do a drive-by stick pickup? No, I'm auto walking. Oh, no worries, Tina. Have a good drive. Hope you have very minimal traffic and no jerks tailgating you all the way home. Thank you for joining us today, and I'll see you soon. How deep is your lobe? Yeah, I enjoyed that one. Have a butt drive, as Buttspot says. I swear Buttspot's changed colour lately, but I think maybe it's just like one of those things that's not got a set colour, so it'll just appear as whatever. You'll go to bed. No worries, Annette. Thank you so much for joining us. You got to have a little bit of the chaos. Yeah, he's purple now, yeah. I think Buttspot's creator is just like, every now and then I'm just going to mess with it to confuse everybody. Have a good noot noot in it. Keep your eyes on the butt, Tito. You'll watch it during the second half of your shift. Nice. Yeah, I really am curious to see what they'll do in terms of muting. Twitch doesn't normally mute when I play songs on the piano and sing. YouTube picks it up and quite often flags certain things, but using backing tracks is not something I normally do because Twitch doesn't like it. Twitch is like, your music streams, your music performances on Twitch need to be, all instruments need to be you, not any backing or anything like that, so I'll probably get muted. So that was just a live, exciting live appearance for you guys only because it probably won't be able to be saved. Okay. It's all good, Wendy. It was so lovely to see you. Hope you're good. I'll see you another time soon, I'm sure. Snooze o'clock for Wendy. Yeah, I think that if it gets muted, I can't do much with it. Yeah. And it does pick up on like backing tracks and stuff, so we'll see. Probably won't work. I probably can't save the raps, but I mean the rest of them are probably the ones that should be saved. Oh, Will is already deep breathing, my god. I think he's like 3 kilos overweight. You'd think I was like making him carry an entire moose on his back. But I mean, I can't carry 3 kilos and not make a lot of noise, so I should probably be nicer to him. Wee. Ah, trappers. I think I said hi to Tuna, didn't I? I said hi, Tuna. Sorry you didn't get notified, I think. If you are here, Tuna, hi. You would never just stab it in and press. Anyway, it's not an EpiPen.
Shit. Oh, that's smart.
It's funny.
Take it easy.
He didn't learn anything from his doctor,
Banged up.
ex-wife.
Probably a bit delirious too. I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? You don't have time. You need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend? Asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it? Maybe. I know a bit about radios. It's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Damn it. Parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. There's out there. Hunting us. He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out. Getting supplies. Finding help.
Very smart bear.
Eventually, he'll either get us or starve us out. Ah! I gotta lay down.
Hey, Fox.
Bed.
Achievement, the old trapper. So yeah, so we did about an hour and a half of this Fox, and then we did the music stream, the TLD parody music stream,
Between you and the bear.
and then we're doing this again.
Me and the old bear. Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood.
You also just missed me rapping, but I'm not repeating that.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. For one of us.
The dam was pretty busted up, like you said.
The place was cracked open by the quake years ago and never recovered. It was already half dead at the time.
Meaning?
The dam dates back to the 60s. Industrialists from the mainland wanted to use it to power a mining town he was planning to build. But the bottom fell out of the price of coal. He had to abandon those plans. Some fool tried to get it running again in the 80s. But then the forest talkers got involved, and that was the end of it. Pretty sure the quakes finished the job once and for all.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman.
Hey, Kuma.
She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton. Then... I'm not sure.
Boo, Amber. It's all good. You need to rest.
The roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
You won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
Night night, my friend. Mwah, mwah. Sleep well. Look after yourself. I'll see you soon.
So, who are the forest talkers?
Eco-terrorists. Activists, some call them. Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Why are they out here?
Well, they've been active for years. They come and go. Mostly here to throw a wrench in the works for a variety of resource projects, mining, forestry mainly. They want Great Bear to remain a pristine wilderness.
You don't sound like you agree.
Oh, I've no love for industry. But this is the way of the world.
Hey, Gemma.
Have something they want.
Yeah, you did. Sorry.
Nothing much you can do to stop it.
Well, judging by what I saw in the dam, I'd say the forest talkers are still active.
Well, that's good news for you. Keep your eyes open for supply caches they might have left behind.
So yeah, we did an hour and a half of Wintermute, and then we did the music stream, which was just over an hour, and then we came back to do Wintermute. So yeah, and I repeated my 2 rap songs too, so you've missed it all, I'm afraid. But there'll be plenty of clips and VODs and stuff.
Woman I'm looking for. She
That's
might
all
be on
good.
her way to a place called Perseverance Mills.
I'm hoping it doesn't get muted because of I used a backing track for, I did a Gangster's Paradise, a rap based on Gangster's Paradise, and I'm hoping that doesn't get muted. I'm sure it will though because of the backing track, but we'll see. Thanks for the shout out, Teacher Emma.
North part of the
Walking through the snow, walking through the snow. At least she has her coat on. She's usually nearly naked. Exactly. My 2022 goals is to be like Lara Croft. Not naked, just boisterous. T-Rex!
Oh,
I love the Tomb
Sounds
Raider
about
games.
Yeah, I know it. We were on our way there. My passenger
To be more boisterous.
crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive? Well,
Yeah.
How's the game, by the way? It looks like it's quite a lot quieter than me, so I'm just going to tune it up just a little bit.
normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave.
Yeah.
Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. And the wildlife's acting
This is like, I think, my 4th playthrough of episode 2 Fox, so yeah, it's so much walking. Oh my god. Thanks for the shout out to
You're
Fox.
welcome.
All right, their Bitcoin is now ours. Your Bitcoin
Perfect.
is now my Bitcoin.
What do you mean the wildlife's acting strange?
You live out here long enough, you get a sense for the patterns in nature. Right now, the patterns are broken. Critters aren't behaving the way they should. It's like they're spooked or something. No, not spooked. Changed somehow. Best way I can say it is, things don't feel right.
Can you tell me anything about where we are?
Well, this whole area takes its name from Mystery Lake nearby. It's kind of a wilderness preserve, though you wouldn't know it from the logging trucks. Not much around there, apart from some lake cabins that'll be locked up for the season. You've already seen the dam. The whole area's mostly dead, most of the year.
You sound like you like it that way.
I sure do.
So, no other people living out here?
You meet anyone out here? Chances are they're hiding from something. Or someone.
Why are you hiding?
Why are you here?
You don't like
I
people.
have my reasons.
Love to hear Jeremiah's backstory someday.
What do you have in mind?
You just woke up June, she's bedded.
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
My dog's asleep behind me.
I'm listening.
The shortwave.
So how do we get the radio
Use
working?
it to keep an ear open for what's going on. No reason I can see why it shouldn't be.
Don't know why it's skipping through the dialogue.
Well, what about more parts? Or another radio?
We might find another radio. But I think I have a better idea.
Oh,
Problem
gee.
is, it's no use with the old bear out there. Your path to a working radio and our survival is through that bear. You have to find a way to deal with him first.
Okay.
Right, it's the story
so
about
we
the
have
bear.
to deal with the bear. You're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So,
That's because the old bear is special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. A special bear like that needs special magic to bring him down.
It's magic.
magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge, the old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story, local legend maybe, about one of the original settlers of this place, Spence. Story goes.
Yeah, so I'll just pause this for a second, but yeah, it's gonna be 29 today. This morning the house was so hot that I had to open every window. I've had this fan going. I had the window open behind me and everything open, and I finally just closed some windows because it was getting a bit cool. The breeze coming through was getting a bit cool, but it was so sticky. My music stream, I was just sweaty the whole time. I managed to calm down a little bit now, but oh my god, yeah, it's too hot. It kind of is. Huh.
He
Yeah.
shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his
It's
young family
floating.
in tow. For generations, the family have been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageurs stock.
29 is too hot.
Hard people. Survivors. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. A week later, a hired hand goes missing. They find him. Just a body.
Ravaged.
Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history.
She becomes the bear.
Spence gets the men together for a hunting party. They go out into the muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles. Man killer. Just walks away.
Oh yeah, brave.
They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her. Eating her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the muskeg, disappears for days. And then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. And nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him, and they find him. Half dead. Blood all over him. Body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, "Spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free." And then he's gone.
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear. Or any other. Again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story of the demon bear? Spear stealing its soul?
No, of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truth hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't. I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're gonna survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there. A couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the muskeg. And you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear. Let me worry about the radio.
Yeah, so the spear is interesting if you've not seen this before, Gemma. It's fun.
Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right.
I can't remember what happens if you try and go to the muskeg before the game tells you to. What time of day is it? Okay, we can probably start traveling. Yeah, I don't think enough people saw Brave. Brave was great. Alright, let's store some stuff because we probably don't need everything. Let's get rid of the cardboard matches. I barely ever use them anyway. Pick up some more sticks on the way. Won't need that many antibiotics. Won't need these. I mean, this flare gun would be what I would want to use on the bear, but apparently I got one. Okay, I need to make 2 more. Yeah, 32 is fine. Okay. I also think in Wintermute, if I recall correctly, there are no other bears. You've only got the old bear in this episode. You won't see any other bears. So, it's kind of nice. The deer don't seem to care that I'm here. I think this is my 4th time I played this episode. I can't remember. I've not played it on the Steam account though, so a long time ago I created my own Steam account and then I never used it. I used my husband's whenever I played on his PC. I just stayed logged in as him. And I knew he was never going to play TLD, so it wasn't a big deal. But then, now I'm going to get my own PC builds. Decided I wanted to use my own Steam account, and then I realized, oh my god, on my own Steam account I've only played like 25 or 30 hours or something of TLD, so I've not got any of achievements. I never played Wintermute. So I've actually not finished episode 1, but I've played episode 1 on the channel already, so I've just started on episode 2 with like nothing, no loot or anything. But yeah, I mean the game gives you so much anyway, so you don't really need anything at the beginning. Hey Max! What you got? You got a hatchet? Yeah. Thanks. Okay, now I've got all the tools. Except the hacksaw. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one needs a random stray bullet in a guy's pocket, Will. I think you're okay. So I've only played episode 4 maybe once. I think I've maybe replayed it. So maybe twice. But all the other episodes I think I've done 3 times. I've done all the different difficulties. Yeah, it's fun. It's a nice little replay thing to come back to. It gives you fun side quests and the music's beautiful. And yeah, I really like it. It's easy, but it's fine. There's certain parts of this episode that are certainly not easy. Well, this is not ideal weather. Don't really want to go to Fallen Muskie if it's like this. Not ideal. I've just gone the wrong way too, I think. Oh no, I might be okay. We might have to just go... Maybe we should go to the thingy over here. Thank you, Only True Man Be Big. I happened to be looking at the chat right at that moment, so I saw that. I need to get actual TLD sounds, so it's not like random wolf sounds. The bear has definitely startled me a few times though, the fake bear. I thought I'd go to Deadfall, but we'll just walk and see how we go. Cup of tea, nice. Pile of tea, pile of tea. I actually don't have any teas, do I? Ah, it's all good, Snoozy, it's all good. We listened to Jeremiah talk. Yeah, that's true, Fox, yeah. I mean, the sounds like they're just for fun, and sometimes they startle me, so I don't really need to, I suppose, be scared. I feel like I need a snack at some point. Like, real me. Not Will. I haven't really... I've just had coffee so far today, which is not great at lunchtime. I'm gonna have to have lunch soon. I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit, I think. Let's make those teas. Might as well get that requirement done. It's gonna be foggy. One more dressing. So, in the journal, I should have... Yeah, I need 3 reishi teas. I thought I'd made the reishi teas. Do I need to actually cook them? Because I didn't need to cook them for the... Oh, okay, I do need to cook them. Okay, let's do that. My friend just messaged me. He's from Idaho. And he just messaged me and he was like, "How do you say my name?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I just had someone from your country call me Benjamin." Like bean, like a bean. And I was like, Benjamin. But yeah, I suppose if you're not used to New Zealand accents, Benjamin probably sounds a bit like a bean. It's very close, isn't it? I was like, I'll just call you Ben. He's obviously never noticed that I like pronounce it that way. He's known me since I was 13 or something stupid. Benjamin. I suppose if you're really like strong Kiwi accent, it probably sounds quite bean-like. Benjamin. Oh my god, I just about said bowel sounds when I meant vowel sounds. Oh my god, do not message someone bowel sounds. I don't recommend it. The sound of your bowels is not a topic of conversation. Right. Something's gotta go? You've gotta go, Wilbur. You're gonna listen to me when I talk to you and make you carry stuff. I'm the boss. Oh, I don't know. Do I want natural light or not? I mean, for my own mental health, I probably do. Got the rose hips. We're clearing up? No, apparently not. Apparently we're just in the fog forever now. This is just how we live. This is just the game for the rest of time. Let's make a cup of coffee. Why not? Oh, there we go. We got an objective. We got one of them. Why does it say... Oh, tin of coffee. It says tin of coffee until you've cooked it, and then it says cup of coffee. Okay.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I wonder if you can stop complaining, mister. No interest in what you want to say, Mr. Mackenzie. What do we do? It's... Oh. It's not like I can read books or anything. Have I got... Can I do repairs? No? 66%. Okay, yes, we can do some repairs. Fine, fine. We'll do that. Hey, Abigail. How you going? Nice to see you. It's nearly nighttime now. Am I going to end up sleeping at Deadfall? I don't really want to. Fine. I will go along to Poachers. The music's gonna get spoopy. I'm pretty good, thanks. I'm pretty good. Quite tired too, but I think I'll have a nap later because I've got a day off today. And by day off, I mean actual day off. I have a day off. Oh, look. Look at this. I have a day off work, but I also have a day off my children. Which sounds terrible, but my kids aren't home today, and I took the day off and I left them in play care because they love it. And yeah, I just got a day to myself, which everybody needs for their own mental health every now and then. So, I think I'm probably walking in the wrong direction. This is fun. See what we find, shall we? Hey, Abitil. Oh my god. Buttspot, no. Sad Buttspot. Yes, I shouldn't be walking uphill, so I'm definitely have gone the wrong way. Oh boy. Okay, we found the train tracks, so we'll survive. Should probably just go to camp office. Not used to the fog being this much of a problem. We could go fish. I could chop some firewood now that I'm not, now that I've got the hatchet. Gonna be heavy, but oh, now it frickin' clears up. Let's go fish. We can get that achievement. We can sleep in the fishing hut. Yeah, it's good to see you. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Life has been far too busy. Yeah, I understand that. No, I'll leave you alone, dear. The walking.
I need to find food.
You've got plenty of food, Wilbur. You'll be fine. He's not even like that close to hungry and he's already moaning. Look at that beautiful sky.
Feels like night is coming.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how it works. Probably didn't need to take him all the way around this end of the lake, but that's fine. We could check out Dave's. I don't think there'll be anything in here, but I think, oh, there might be a forest talker's cache in here, but I don't think I found the note for it yet. So I'll end up repeating this effort, but yeah, we'll just keep going. I keep thinking they've added more bird sounds in, but then I listen to Wintermute and they're there as well, so, and I know they haven't done much, if any, changes to Wintermute, so. Well, I've got a key to one of these cabins. I could always do that too while I'm here. But for now, let's go. Just pick a fishing hut. Any fishing hut. Oh, did I get a new line? I did, didn't I? It's gonna make a new line. I've got one. Oh, really? Is that? I hope that's sarcasm, Fox, because I hate that so much. It's so much more creaking. Oh, but yeah, I guess it's helpful with the blizzards for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they were directional, no, so that probably is a big help. I reckon my line is going to break in my first fishing attempt and I won't even... I'll have to just go and sleep in the cabin because all of my lines so far have broken extremely quickly. I'm not cold, I'm just gonna fish.
I could eat anything right now.
Well, you're in luck. Oh, there we go. Got the achievement already. Let's cook it. Oh, this is a shirt! Isn't it cute? Thank you. I really like it. I'm wearing shorts. I'm very deliberate with how I stand up. Because I don't want anyone to see my shorts. Yes. Thank you.
Come on. Feels like a lot of gear.
It is a lot of gear, but
Turned out pretty well.
it did. Gosh, you're full of statements today. I don't know why I'm doing this. Right, this is my tactic at the moment. I go water, pot, cancel, then I cook. Because otherwise you're scrolling through that ridiculous menu. Okay, you're going to take an hour? 33. I reckon I could fish for an hour. Without it burning.
Need a horse.
Nope, there we go. Told you. Cannot get a fishing line to stay intact. But that's fine. I've got the achievement now. So I don't need to fish anymore. I've seen people do this lately, which I think is hilarious. I'm just gonna sleep on top of the cabinet, y'all. Sweats. Yeah, you turn it off when you stand. Yeah, me too. I've got antibiotics, so I'm just gonna eat the crappy stuff. I haven't had any food poisoning lately. Don't roll too much, will ya? Gonna need to make more water too. Or do. At least the floor is not too far away, at least. Right, can you make some water, please? I need 2 hours of fire. Yeah. Cool. Nice. I like this tactic. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. You do another liter. Thank you. I'm like a newsreader again because I've got my shit music here. I had to listen to low, by the way, when I was making that bow song. I had to listen to low over and over and over because the only part of low that I actually knew was the apple bottom jeans bit. The rest of it, I didn't know that how the rap timing went. I didn't know any of that. So I had to listen to it over and over and I was just like, got some deer skin pants. So I don't know how this rest of the song goes. Where does the rapping bit go? Yeah, this is a bop. You're really curious. 1 second, I'm just gonna look. Okay, so my parody song stream hasn't got muted. Okay. So I'm wondering, I reckon this part will get muted. So people will be able to watch the original rap if this part gets muted. Hey, welcome back, Burb. We've only got a few hours till morning. I don't think I'm going to get that cold. I'm going to go for 2 hours and let the fire go out. Well, now I can see too. Okay. Let's do another couple. I'm going to have to take a break in a minute because I've been streaming since... What time did I start this morning? like 8:30 this morning, nearly 4 hours without more than a couple of minutes break. So let's just feed Will. Let's take him into camp office to make sure he's safe. Though I know I can save at any time, so if it's going to be a difficult trek, I'll probably just like call it. But and then I'm just going to grab like maybe some popcorn and a drink. Well, I probably should eat something a bit more substantial than that, but we'll go and see what's in the cupboard.
Can't feel my feet.
Get ready for Koru-thon, yeah. Hi Tuna, welcome back. Good to see you. I was just saying that in a couple of minutes I'm just going to take a break for 5 minutes just to get myself something to eat because I haven't eaten or taken a break in nearly 4 hours, so. There's the wolf that I shot earlier. This weather's terrible. Yes, Koru with on hype. Honestly, I might struggle. It's gonna be a very long day. Playing Fallout 4, nice. Nice, nice. You're so slow, Wilbur. Just thinking, what do I have in my pantry that I can eat? I've got veggie crisps, veggie chips. So they're like those puff, not quite puff, but cassava style chips, if you guys know what those are. I've got chicken flavored potato chips. I've got apples and bananas. That's probably about it for now. I've got some options for lunch. I think I've got some leftovers for lunch, but I won't have lunch until I'm finished because I'll watch Done while I have my lunch. But I do need something to eat. Apples and bananas. Apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Wow. It looks just like Tuna's Sims 4 build of Camp Office. Apples and bananas. You guys just gotta make me say all the different ones. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to oat apples and bananas. Who needs a music stream, hey? Just come along to this one. Just randomly sing children's songs. Okay, right, so I'm gonna put my highlights reel on. It's like 3.5, 4 minutes long. It may loop over very briefly, because I'll probably be up to 5 minutes. I just really need some food, but I'll be back, and then I'll probably go maybe another hour at the most, because Done's starting, I think Done might be starting in 15 minutes actually. So I'll maybe be another 45 minutes. But yeah, let's put the highlights on, and I'll be back in a minute. Mwah. Have you seen Secret Tree? Secret Tree, Secret Tree. Here's the Secret Tree. Secret Tree, straight into the cave from the Secret Tree. I'm trying to turn through with the microphone. Let me become the bear. I am one with the bear. I am the bear. Let's see. Penis enlargement. Ah. Holy shit. How dare you move when I'm trying to shoot you. There we go. Oh, I hit him. Shit. Shit. Shit, shit. The keys are the keyboard froze up and nothing's working. Oh well, I'm getting my chocolate. Now, the logical thing to do would be to go sleep in the lodge, which I'm going to do. The logical thing to do. You got that pun for free. Okay.
Nice.
Caw, caw. Let's go done. So if I bend forward and crouch, does this look like I'm twerking?
You look like a hermit crab.
Tangs boing. God damn it, now that's gonna be a weird clip. I should put my festive lights on. Do 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 do. Bing! Behold, the field where I grow my fucks. Note that it is barren. You big beast of a boy, off you go. My heart just left my body right then. Oh my god. I don't know what direction we came from. Well, let's go here. Some gear off. I think I should probably do the Polaroid hunt. I think. Oh, hello. Don't move too much, mate. Yes, sorry. Sorry for the really evil gaggle. Pile of tea, gonna sit with my pile of tea. Then I'll drink one of the teas, then I'll go to the deer blind. Pile of tea, pile of teas. Oh, you're not warm, we're not close enough. Pile of teas. I just got a glimpse of myself. I was like, good lord, who's this disheveled woman today? I'm eating popcorn. Glad you guys enjoyed the highlights. Right. Today when I use Dun's popcorn emote, I will be telling the truth. Let's just do a cheeky little sleep for an hour and warm her up. And I'm going to mute while I eat. Yeah, done. I was just saying, when I use that emote today, I will literally be eating popcorn properly. Because I still have some left and it's just so good. So good. Also, another thing you'll relate to, I'm eating dry cereal. I've got Cheerios. I was like, look, I opened up my pantry, I was like, what is actually edible in here that doesn't require me to do anything with it? Oh yeah, popcorn and Cheerios. Spengler's Gulch. Oh. Snoozy's going with actual places. Okay, Mumbai. Or Spengler's Gulch. I'm sorry, my nouns are too proper. Gosh, well, we'll try and be less proper. Do you mean like bed? Or under a table. Also, I'm just thinking dirty things now, sorry. No response. Oh my god. No response. I made a dirty joke and I get no response. He's asleep. Nope. Kitchen is good. Fine. What? What do you want? I'm busy. I'm eating my popcorn. Come on in. Oh, come on. Really? I was a little bit high, I think. I'm trying to talk about Star Wars. I'm trying to talk Mad Libs, people. Unacceptable. This is why we have all this first aid stuff, though. Okay. Keep going, Wilbur. Keep going. Ah. Drop anything good? I don't think I dropped anything. I've dropped popcorn down my bra, if that was what you're asking about. Mad Lib complete. Nice. Does that happen with just... Oh, just bears. Just bears. Yeah, you don't drop anything with wolf struggles normally. I'm pretty cold, and now my condition sucks. Sorry, and I'm talking with my mouth full. My mother would be appalled. Okay. Now we have chicken flavored potato chips. They're pretty good. These come in like a massive pack of like 12 for my son. They have a health star rating of 1.5 out of 5. Well, luckily, I don't care. Oh my god, do I have to do the influencer thing? Look, put the hand. Oh, it does work, yeah. They're Ridgy chips. They're good. Do you done? Because you don't look like one. Badumch. Where's my rifle? Oh, have I got a sprained wrist? I do.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah, well, let's fix your wrist first. I woke up this morning done on like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 streams, because I started listening to one of your streams that I was finishing up, one of your Mass Effect ones, and then I fell asleep and Twitch just auto-played like so many streams. I was so far back and it just obviously kept going back through your broadcasts, and I woke up and you were talking and I was just like, why is Dun talking? It's like 7 in the morning and I was like, oh my god, it's still playing. So that was funny. Yeah, I've lost track of what I've missed. What I've seen and what I've missed now. Work's just been actually requiring me to work and it's thrown me off. Used to know what I was up to. So. I am fed and hydrated now, okay? So now I won't talk about drinking my own pee. I suppose Will doesn't do that, does he? Hey, Dun, I repeated my raps while you were gone. I did Gangster's Paradise and Low on this stream for people who'd just come in. And these were my I decided I would use some props. I had some sunglasses. And I grabbed some baseball caps. And these are the 2 baseball caps that I own that aren't my husband's. One is for the International Festival of the Arts in 1996 when I was in a show, when I was one of my first professional shows. And the other one is cats. So I wore it backwards, but still I wrapped Lopa's Paradise and Beau, my 2 wraps. I did them with a backwards caps on. I'm pretty sure some kids play baseball, but it's like a kid's sport. We've got no professional baseball. We do have softball. We're like the #1 for a long time. New Zealand, we're the #1 in the world in softball. I don't really know the difference other than the ball, I guess. As a kid, I played t-ball, which, you know, was worked for me because I could actually hit the ball when it's on a. I could hit the ball if it's on a tee for me. You pitch on it. Ah, okay. Well, there we go. Yeah, we have if you Google our softball team, New Zealand softball team is like #1 or something. Don't know if we still are, but we play baseball. Nice. I got well fed. Woohoo! Oh my god, I've got so much cloth. Look. How many cloth have I got now? Where's all my cloth? 1. What? I had like 12. I had like 17 cloth. Oh, I did all that repairing. I used it all. Alright. Okay, let's warm up here. Don't really want to lose any more condition. I was getting close to a quarter of it. I had quarter of a done of cloth, and now I have none. Hey, Gemma, welcome back. We are heading to get the spare. To get the bear. And I've been eating on stream, which I know everybody loves. Discussing my popcorn and my Cheerios. We helped Dun complete a Mad Lib. And I showed everybody my chicken flavoured chips. Very exciting. Yeah, so there's always like the appeal to do like an ASMR joke around food, but then it's also like I also don't want to upset anybody who has misophonia, you know, who doesn't like eating noises. But yes, we could this is the packaging of the crisps. It's very crackly, and then this is what it sounds like when we snap one of the. Oh yeah, crunchy. Alright, I've tackled ASMR. Up next, hot tubs. No. I call them chips, yes, but I also have crisps in my brain because my husband is from your fine land, so I kind of do both. But yeah, we actually say chippies. If you're a child, you say chippies. If you're an adult, you normally say chips. I love it when she's like aiming at... Oh my god. Pick it up. Aiming at the floor, look. I don't normally warm up teas on this lighter difficulty, but she's getting real cold. He's getting real cold. So we might as well. Very silly when people use the wrong words for things. How dare they? Okay, jiggling the teas with the rifle out is painful, so let's put it away. Yeah, what's that pond by, what's that pond? That pond between Trappers and Camp Office. What's the name of that pond? I never remember the name of that pond. I do find myself using, what was I using the other day? I think I used Camp HQ, but I said something else the other day too, and I was like, god damn it. You don't think they named it? You think it's like a pond like without a name? That makes no sense. I need some hot, hot tea this evening. Hurry up. Okay, you're done. Hurry up. Thank you. Everything hot. Thank you. Okay. I'm not crouching, which feels very strange. Snooze is being trolled by all of us with our names for things. I love how whenever we're in Dun's stream and someone he does the unnamed pond joke and then someone's like, it's called Unnamed Pond. And he's like, I can never remember, what is the name of it? I can just never remember the name of it. And someone's like, no, that's what it's called. And they're really earnest. It's very sweet. Survival logic on Wintermute, yeah. Now I've got popcorn in my teeth. Now I'm going to be doing this the rest of the stream, which is really nice. Okay. Probably scare off this wolf. Trolling your own viewers. A done story. You mean unnamed pod? Yeah. Oh no, the Cheez-Its are back downstairs. See, Burb, to solve this problem, when you next go to the store, you need to buy 3 bags of Cheez-Its and put 1 on each story. And then you don't have to worry about going downstairs to get the Cheez-Its anymore. Kindle on each floor. I have cables for to charge my MacBook. I used to have one at each end of the sofa, which I'm sorry, that is so lazy. But the one at this end of the sofa you could pull around this wall, and if I sat on this desk, I could plug it in here, and then there's one for over there. I have a phone charger for that end of the far end of the sofa, a phone charger by my side of the bed, and a phone charger by the piano, I think. I mean, I've got like ridiculous amounts of things plugged in, because especially when you've got a baby, you find if you breastfeed, you're moving around with the baby and then you're stuck under the baby, especially if the baby falls asleep, so you need to be able to reach and get a cable and charge your phone. Cheez-Its and tomato soup? Mm. I'm pondering what I eat for lunch today, because I'm gonna I've got leftover chicken risotto, always very nice.
Yeah, welcome.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Anchor. Welcome to the chaos. The chorus, the chorus, I mean, the chorus. I've got some lunch options, but I mean, I could always do a grilled cheese as well. Yeah, I mean, this is a good thing to follow though, Gemma, when you're not sure about the muskeg. Just get to the train tracks. There was a very, very long time that I played this game and only ever walked along the train tracks and didn't go anywhere else. Hi, Feral Pounds, nice to see you. Welcome in. I never deviated. I was like, nope, muskeg is scary, and I fall through the ice, or there's scary animals, I'm just gonna walk along the train tracks, and that's all I ever did. So I wouldn't feel, at least it's like in Mystery Lake, you can follow the tracks in storms, yeah. In story mode, you just went, yeah, and yeah, definitely when I first played the game, it was a story mode, and, oh hi, and I didn't leave the tracks at all. God, this mouse is really, like, sensitive still. I got him in the butt. Maybe I'll put it on the, like, a lower. And oh, for God's sake, just... yeah, maybe I need it on the lowest sensitivity, but that feels weird. Anyway. Put it back up. S tier zone. It is a very good zone. I should do a kickstand at some point. Turn down your sensitivity. I have my, but the thing is I have my controller sensitivity on 100 because controller is so freaking painful to aim. Even on 100 you have to go to get it to move, and you end up strafing rather than aiming. But on PC it almost feels like too much. It's weird. I suppose because it's the tiniest little micro movements in your hand. Yeah. I'm just finding it with the rifle, like with the bow I haven't seemed to be bothered by having it on quite sensitive. Be great if this humidity headache would go away. It needs to rain. It's not particularly painful, it's just this ever so slight, like, ever so slight ache in my head, which is, I know, like, it always feels like this when it's really humid. My body does not like it. Music's so good. Wintermute music S tier. For sure. Do I want the firewood? Oh, my phone is... Oh. I was like, my phone is going off. I wonder why Mr. Dunn has gone live. I will not be offended if people go and watch Dunn, but I will be rating him in approximately 20 minutes, half an hour at the most. He's doing Wintermute episode 3 though, so you may get spoiled if you haven't seen episode 2. I'm excited to see him play a bit more of it. It's a very fun episode. It was fun yesterday watching him realise about that the Timberwolves were in Pleasant Valley. You just need to check the Mad Libs. Well, I'll try not to be too entertaining. You can just lurk. It's fine. It's fine. You're waiting for that moment. I was like, does he know? And you're like, I don't think so. And he was like, what don't I know? What don't I know? It's like, And then he went into the barn and he saw the corpse of the Timberwolf. And I was like, well, he'll figure it out right now. And he didn't. It wasn't until, yeah. It's like, you'll hold Mad Libs to the rat. Oh, thank you, Dunn. It'll be just after the hour, probably 20 minutes. Because I think 4.5 hours is probably long enough for today. As fun as it would be to stream all day. I should probably like use some of my day off to just lie around doing nothing, and I can't do that on camera. Yeah, that's all good. All good, babe. I'll see you there shortly. Yeah, you can what? Sorry, what did I say? Sleep streams. Yeah, what are sleep streams? I don't know any. Do people like literally just watch someone sleep? I've also seen like work with me streams where people just sit there and actually work and they have the camera going and it's like you're supposed to get together and like, you know, you go watch them while you're working and you kind of work together and you can chat occasionally and stuff. I mean, it's kind of a nice idea, but I think it might get a bit boring. Need to prepare for the hot dumpster. Oh boy. I would have to do years of retraining my brain, Gemma, to show anybody myself in a swimsuit. I'm working on years of societal fuckery, basically. You know, the world has told us that we need to look a certain way, and my brain is still rewiring that. I'm still working very hard on that kind of acceptance. Not to turn a flippant, funny comment into something serious, but yes, I'm sure a lot of people understand that feeling. I think the game wants me to go the long way, but nah. Wintermute will want me to go, oh no, a landslide. I'll need to find a way around. I'm surprised Will hasn't said it yet. Unless they've made it so you can't. I'm pretty sure they haven't. Now, except I've screwed it up now. Oh, I just heard the wolf kill a bunny. Jet's on high in a wetsuit. That'd be amazing. Imagine if I did a hot tub stream and I was like fully clothed and I was just like, yeah, I'm not taking anything off. Oh my god. I don't need this torch, but it annoys me that my torch is going out while I'm doing this. I forgot I was Will until I heard that shout. There we go. No one wanna... Hot tub filter on your camera. Yeah. I just, like, I know why those things exist, but it still blows my mind that that's a thing. But again, it doesn't blow my mind. That's totally a video streaming site, of course, is going to have that. A singing animated hot tub. My favorite thing is the mammals marine life channel, which has, it's just otters swimming in tanks, and they stream under the hot pools, hot tubs, and beaches. And I think that's brilliant. What are they? What are they called? Marine Mammal Rescue. Yeah. Oh, it didn't work. Hang on. I didn't hit enter. Here we go. They're so cute. And they stream under pools, hot tubs, and beaches. It's just otters playing in pools. It's great. So every now and then when I'm streaming late at night and I don't have very many people, like people are like in a real chill, quiet mood and there's not very many people to raid, I will raid Marine Mammal Rescue. And people can just continue their lurking or their sleeping or whatever with the otters. Alrighty, let's go and tussle. We're gonna have some wolves, and we're gonna have a little encounter in a second. Sorry for the spoiler, but yeah. We're gonna meet someone. First, we're gonna go through this weird train car that is only here on story mode.
Oh shit.
I wonder what he says in the profanity when the profanity filter is on. Does he just go shh? Yeah, poor bear. I know we're tormenting this poor bear. And all of that was just to get the you knocked out so that you woke up at nighttime. Yeah. Here's our friend over here.
I'm gonna need to eat some. Is
So
that
unfor-
a campfire?
You've done this before, Will, you know. Language, well, I know. Hello. Just gonna get a little screenshot here. Hi, friend. Oh, I can't talk to you? Why can't I talk to you? Oh, I have to get real close to you. Okay.
You again?
How goes the war, my friend?
War?
The war between man and nature, of course. The lights in the sky, you and the bear. The cold, hunger. The old fights returning.
Did you scare the bear away?
There was no bear when I found you. Perhaps it isn't yet time for your paths to cross?
Listen, old man. I'm not sure.
You still believe things are going to go back to the way they were?
Lights in the sky.
Remember, I said they were a reckoning.
Powering the lights around us?
Now you see.
This can't be. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, and yet it has happened.
I'm Steam friends with Dunn, and I just got a notification he's playing The Long Dark, so now you know he's got the game going.
I've had
That's
a lot
funny.
of trouble with wildlife lately. Is it always this dangerous around here?
I've seen many strange things, of course, but the birds and beasts, their rhythms are their own.
Yeah, no wonder he's pissed off, yeah.
The
Oh, I was
patterns
eating
of
these, sorry.
Can't say for sure, but the lights in the sky may hold the answer.
So, you think the aurora is influencing the wildlife, too?
There is much in nature that we cannot understand. Would it be so strange?
So, this is some kind of recurring aurora borealis?
Possibly.
And it's affecting the electricity? The power?
And everything dependent on
Yeah, chicken flavored potato.
animating it. or
Chicken
destroying
flavored
it.
potato chips. Oh, you can't read it.
But it was
Yeah.
only a matter of time.
The kids' ones.
This has all happened before.
All happened before. And I think your will from the future. We're all stuck in a weird time loop. Right, so. These nuts. Snooze. Funny. Right, I suppose we go. Do we want to go down there in the Aurora? Because we could just sleep here with Methuselah. Can't remember what I normally would do. Let's just go for it. There's no road to Forsaken Airfield. Oh boy, stand in the light. Freaking Aurora wolves, man. Oh, he's even got a creepy, like, death sound. He's still glowing. Thank you. Oh no, they're broken. Why do they sound so demonic? It's awful. There's a normal cry and then there's a below it and it's terrifying. Sorry, it's probably not the nicest noise to listen to. Where are you? Come at me, bro. Come on. Hurry up. I can't shoot you through this barrier, annoyingly, but it does scare you. This is pointless. This torch is gonna go out. Go around the barrier if he wants to come back. Oh, Will, really? Think about your priorities, mate. Is food really what matters right this second? What matters right this second is not getting attacked by demon wolves. Thanks for wasting the match. Not that it matters really, I've got a bazillion of them, but still. Boy, oh boy.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness, soda! My life is complete. What? You're over by the door. Why are you growling at me there? Come face me. Come face your death. The timing of the voice lines is sometimes bananas. Like you,
It's food.
what did I get the other day? Like like when you're raiding a body and it's like, I wonder if the owner's around. Well, no shit. You're literally taking it from his corpse. Like, Why is that in the code that that's allowed to happen? It's too funny. Oh my god, it's like Soda Fest. Right, who wants it? Where are you? Oh, there. Oh, well that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Could I just, like, act like I've at least seen a gun before? Okay, months without pay. Making us deal with those forest crazies. Now they're sending me after them. I've had it. After this trip, I'm done. No matter what, if you're coming to help, meet me on the far side of Mystery Lake. Near the summer cabins. We'll start there. Either way... Who knows what the rest of that... Yeah, I know. Oh, new women's. Maybe they're probably better than mine then. They are indeed. Hacksaw! A woo! A woo! Matches. Matches. My match will go on and on. Matches? Jesus Christ. Jeezy crazy, or as I like to say, Jeez Louise. Hacksaw used to chop up metal so that you can make arrowheads and fix things like your what do you fix with tools and metal? I completely blanked. Thank you, Feral Pants. Those lights in the sky are doing some funny things to the machines around here. We found this old shed and the computers started turning on by themselves, lamps lighting up. We've been trying to call down to the main office when the Aurora, whatever it's called, is out, but we're not getting through. Can't tell if the phones even work. There are just a handful of us from the winter crew hold up here. Some of them want to try for the coast and the settlements there. If you find this, that's where we've gone. And you're probably dead. We're still hoping Briar House sends a team up before it comes to that. Even with the fire barrel we brought indoors, it's a little cold. I can't read the computer message. I did just realise I only had one headphone in, which is probably why I don't know where the wolves are. Very smart of me. More soda. Oh wow, look at that. Let's get a little cheeky screenshot. Alright, let's try not to fry myself by going in here.
Always use more food.
Oh well. Honestly, I think Astrid may talk more, but you, like, Will says the stupidest shit. I don't like what Will says. Astrid annoys me because she talks all the damn time, but
This gear's starting to slow me down.
he just says annoying things. Revolver cartridge. I don't have a revolver yet. Let's turn the radio on. Play our favourite song. Try and avoid the zappy zaps. We do not want any zappy zaps. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna be so heavy, but it's all good. We will reconcile our shit shortly. Oh nice! I've found so much ammo. For the rifle mainly. I haven't found any revolver until now. So much rifle ammo. I'm on capable too, so I remember on green it was just like too much loot. How much coal have we got here? Got metal. Okay, we've got wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, hammer. Quality tools. Okay, sweet. We can leave all this stuff here. Let's also drop. That's why I'm so heavy. Good lord. There we go. There's a more sensible amount of stuff to carry. It's time to rise up. We can no longer stand idle and watch our beloved Great Bear continue to be by the resource companies. If you care about saving this island, meet up at the old lodge on the outskirts of Mystery Lake Provincial Park. Cell service and sat phone access is spotty, so use the sneaker net. Remember they're watching, so be careful who you trust. Oh hey, Feral Pants, don't worry about it. I did see that you messaged me, and I was going to reply and just say hi. But I was like, did you want something? You just saying hi? Nice to say hi. It's all good. No worries messaging me, it's fine. But yeah, I'm not, I don't really do a lot of Discord messaging these days. Right.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I know, Will. I know. It's all good. Oh, Astrid. Will, you're carrying so much food. Just give it a few minutes, and we will feed you. Oh, nice. Okay, let's go get her some sleep. Him some sleep. I swear they made the wires less dangerous in here. I swear it was more of a problem coming in here in the Aurora before. Same thing with the dam. The dam seems to be safer now. The upper dam anyway. You're trying to message Tina but your fat fingers. It's okay. Saying hi is always nice. I'll drink that herbal tea before I sleep. That'll get my condition back up to 100. I'll need to change that timer now. I don't know when the next music stream will be. It'll probably be in March. I wonder if the radios are in sync, like me turning this one on. Is it in sync with the one that's out there, I wonder?
I could use this.
Oh my god, it's like my 4th box of matches I've found just in here alone. I wonder if they think you're just not gonna search everything. Alright, that's it, eh? Yeah. Alright, well my friend, we drop those. Oh, I could eat the jerky. I might as well fill him up because I've got so much food. Fill her up. So yeah, I'm not sure what the next music stream will be. It'll be... Oh, so as part of the Korathon on Tuesday, I'll show you guys a few things for next week before I finish up. I've got like a part thing that I'll sing Disney at a certain point of the day. And I've got a Disney that's more waterproof. That's interesting. It's more protective. Neither of them slow you down. They're way similar. I'll go with this though. Oh, I probably should go with this, shouldn't I? And repair it, yeah. Disney, and I'll show you guys. I'm going to save this and probably call it shortly. Let's just... Thank you for the howl. So I'm going to do some musical theatre, but I only want to do... I've only chosen a few musical theatre pieces because musical theatre is really hard to play the piano and sing for yourself. Like, it's quite a challenge. So I didn't really, other than using backing tracks, it's quite difficult to do that. For Disney, I've picked just my favorites. I'll show you guys what they are. Oh, I got Lights in the Sky. You guys can't see the achievements, but oh, I got what you mean, don't worry. You never have to worry about typos here. Let's... Have I got that herbal tea? Show you guys some of the games that I've been thinking of too. And then I will call it and raid Mr. Dunn. But let's go back to chatting. Oh, this won't give me a save, will it? Because it's story mode. Yeah, so I'll save. Ep 2, woohoo! So there's a joke in my family that whenever it's bath night, my husband sings to my son, "Bath time, woohoo!" Kind of like DuckTales. Well, it started out for me as DuckTales, but he says he doesn't sing it for DuckTales. He sings just bath time, woohoo! So now everything in our house is something like, this morning we were like, daycare, woohoo! When he was going to daycare. Anyway, big dog. Show you guys. Let's do a new window. Our wheels for Tuesday. Well, for Monday for you guys. But yeah. Let's do display capture. So this is the wheel of songs. So there's songs for like lots of people. Like there's names in brackets for lots of people who've suggested songs. Or in the past, or I've played songs on their in honor of them in the past. So there's like Lion's Roar, there's Walking in Memphis for Tuna, there's like Toxic, Zombie, Nothing Else Matters. So all these songs that I've done most of these before. There's only a few that I've never sung before. So the idea is that when I have a song where we stop for a song, I spin the wheel and I sing whatever comes up. I Will Always Love You. It's the Dolly Parton version, but here you go. So that's the idea. So I've got the similar thing with some games. So we're definitely going to play Day of the Tentacle. We're definitely playing thingy on you know what I mean. No, you don't. But A Little to the Left. So we're definitely playing A Little to the Left. But yeah, these are some other games that we'll spin the wheel and play. And then we've got the Disney wheel. So there's just a few songs because, you know, Reflections, You'll Be My Heart, Beauty and the Beast, How Far I'll Go, Let It Go, Colours of the Wind and Part of Your World. And then for musical theatre we've got even fewer. Yeah, She Used to Be Mine, Think of Me, On My Own, Memory, and I Dreamed a Dream. I could put on my cat's hat while I sing Memory. And yeah, that's kind of it for now. But yeah, so you guys will see all of this. No Lion King. I did think about Can You Feel the Love Tonight, but it felt a bit... I just wondered if it felt a bit cheesy. Or if you really like it, I'm happy to add it. Or is there another song that you wanted? And I'll work out what key I normally sing it in. The ones at the ends are the keys. But yeah, if there's anything else that you really want me to add to like the Disney wheel or the musical theatre wheel, let me know. Well, I don't mind. I think I kind of had it on as an idea anyway, and I just removed it because I was trying to... But yeah, musical theatre stuff, yeah, is quite challenging because it has to be stuff that I can sit and play. But yeah. So that's... You had me at... Hi, Zach. Nice to see you.
You had me at Day of the Tentacle.
Nice to see you. Thank you for the 5-month resub. Lovely to see you. Yeah, so Tuesday we're starting early. About 1:30 p.m. EST, which is 7:30 a.m. my time. So if I do end up going 10 hours, I can finish at 5:30. So that's, yeah, that will be fun. Can you not sleep, Zach? Why are you up? So we'll be doing Day of the Tentacle, and then we're doing A Little to the Left, which I know is a bit of a challenge, but I'm looking forward to playing with it. I mean, Snooze, you've got the achievement for not using any hints, so you've obviously done pretty well. I'll be full of coffee. I will be full of energy drinks, probably. I don't usually drink them, but I thought I'll get a stash. Zach, I did We needed to do this. Zach, I did a TLD parody songs stream today with lots of puns and lots of inside jokes. So if you want to watch that VOD, you might enjoy that. It'll also go on YouTube. I also did a rap. I've done the rap twice now this morning, so I'm not going to do it again. But I did Lopa's Paradise, and I did Bow, which is Low by Flowrider. So those clips will probably be going around the internet soon, but otherwise the VOD has all the parody songs. I did... So Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Lope, aka Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. I did How Deep Is Your Lope? Walking in Milton. Lope Shack. The Sounds of Great Bear, which is the sound of silence. And My Match Will Go On and On. And Lopa's Paradise rap, yes. And Bo, yeah. She got them deerskin pants, boots and a coat. She takes no ropes, baby. She knows how to go. But anyway, I'll leave you to watch that another time. We're going to raid DH done. I desperately need some lunch. And I'd quite like to just lie on the couch and completely go blah for the rest of the day. So that's my plan. Lovely to see you all. It has been really busy 3 streams today because I had to do Wintermute, cut the stream, go to the MacBook, do the music stream, cut the stream, come back to the computer. So I have been streaming now for nearly 5 hours, so I'm pretty tired and hungry. And even though I've had all these snacks, I still need lunch. But yes, thank you so much for the resub, Zach. Thank you so much for the follow, Anchor375, resub from Sweet, the follow from Lady Annette, the raid from Amber, Done for all the bits today, loads of bits from Done today. Fly You Fools followed, which is a perfect name for like the Hobbits. Come on, Fly You Fools. Thank you, Tina. Bits from LD over and over and over. Oh my god, a hype train. Lady resubbed. AV cheered some bits. Even more bits from Dunn. Matt 10107 followed. Burb raided us earlier in the day. Dunn did his resub earlier in the day. Lev did her resub earlier in the day. Lots of sound redeems, guys. Oh my god. And thank you for the contributions so far to my my poor naked wolf hunt challenge. Poor Astrid. I'm going to make her hunt wolves naked on Stalker. That's going to be really fun. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your days, guys. We're going to go raid DH Dan, who's always great fun to watch. And I'll see you guys in his chat. And I'll see you guys. I will be back on... Yeah, I'll be back for Koru-a-thon on Tuesday/Monday, depending on what time zone you're in. Most Monday for most people, because, you know, I live in the future. So, yeah, fun times. All right, look after yourselves. Thanks, bye.